foul for Florida, number 48, Cadence Ratliff.
Hi, everybody. Welcome as we get set for Florida and Alabama in males play here on Field 1 as we are in Prince George County. And trying to get all these games in amongst a forecast that says we can anticipate some rainfall. Well, let's hope that that part of the forecast is inaccurate.
Dead ball right here, dead ball. Come on, you check.
Doing a final few little touches on the link. It has been kind of hectic from the standpoint. Can't blame the folks trying to get a field prepped, get a team here, and do it before the rain falls. Try to, over the course of today, get through Game 12 in the Ponytails and Bells brackets. So we moved over from the Ponytails to the Bells. Ponytails in the opening game here on Field 1, an hour 35-minute game. And that is rolled by Cadence Ratliff to first, picked up by Haley Griffin. And Ratliff out on the unassisted put-out for out number 1. Taking a look at that lineup for Florida, Cadence Ratliff, the one-hitter. Bella Pantoliano is the two-hitter. Bianca Halama is batting third. Emily Hamburg in the fourth spot. Peyton Johns hits fifth. Alexis Blakesley is the six-hitter. Seven-hitter Kaylee Falls. Aubrey Falls in the eighth spot. Corey McWhorter. Hitting ninth, Olivia Willie is the 10-hitter. Riley Harbuck batting 11th. And Kylie Kimmis is the 12-hitter. Alabama putting Brooke Horn in the circle. Meanwhile, behind the plate is Kaylee Compton. At first, Haley Griffin, the second baseman, Yaley McClendon. At short, Mary Holland Stevens. Third base, Genesia Cantlow. Outfielder, Beth Dixon in left, Reese Garrett in center. And the right fielder is Julianne Meyer. One away, Pantoliana taking a pitch a little bit outside. Over on the adjoining field, they are into the fifth inning of the Ponytails matchup between Prince George and Louisiana. And right now, Prince George with a one-run lead. Why that's significant is because in the last Ponytails game of the day, the winner of that one will take on Virginia. Outside with a pitch. Pantoliana followed by Bianca Halama. As that is off the end of the stick, and another opportunity at first for Griffin. And a couple of unassisted putouts for Griffin. Registering outs 1 and 2.
Stepping to the plate now, number 7, Bianca Halama.
Two gone for Bianca Halama. Emily Hamburg moving to the on-deck circle. Florida out of West Pasco. Alabama from Troy. Horn's pitch, it is fouled away by Halama. Emily Hamburg hoping to come to the plate next. Alabama would like to face Hamburg in the second. Florida would like to get her to the plate here in the first. Two gone, nobody aboard. Top part of inning number 1. High and away with the offering. Well, again, a tie to both states. Live in Alabama, born in Florida. Wrapped foul by Halama. Well, let's take a look at weather. What's it going to be like? Well, the forecast at one point was calling for the possibility of rain at 3. Thank goodness that was inaccurate. Now saying rain forecast to start in 35 minutes, and there's a 90% chance. Round to second, McClendon's got it, goes to first. Halama out on the 4-3. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the inning on JockJive.
Alabama coming to the
frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
leading off bottom of the first inning for Alabama, number 3, Gracie Smith.
One pitch, one away. Gracie Smith wrapping into the 4-3.
Stepping in now for Alabama.
And Alabama bringing Reese Garrett to the plate as the 2-hitter. Gracie Smith leading it off. Reese Garrett hits second. Beth Dixon is the 3-hitter. Genesia Cantlow is batting in the 4 spot. Kaylee Compton has got 5. Mary Holland Stevens in the 6 hole. 7-hitter Yaley McClendon. Julianne Meyer hitting 8. Brooke Horn 9th. Haley Griffin is the 10-hitter. Mary Clark Brown in the 11 spot, and Miley Long will hit 12. Aubrey Falls getting the start in the circle for Florida. Behind the plate is Corey McWhorter. Bianca Halama is at first. Second baseman Emily Hamburg at short, Kaylee Falls, and at third, Cadence Ratlin. And an outfield of Peyton Johns in left. Center fielder is Kylie Kimmis and Olivia Willie in right field. 0-2 the count on Garrett. Floats this one in the direction of left field and able to reach back and make the catch was Peyton Johns. Kind of broke in on the contact, but drifts back, makes the catch, and Garrett will fly out for out number 2. Two gone for Beth Dixon. Top of the second, Florida's got 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate. Aubrey Falls was the starting pitcher for Florida in the game that we did, was it yesterday or the day before? Losing track of time. But worked the first 3 innings. And then sat out 3 innings and came back and worked the 7.
Foul balls to the tent or the dugouts. Thank you.
2 gone for Beth Dixon. That is popped up on the infield at third. Catch made by Ratliff.
And on the catch, that closes out
And the top and bottom of the first goes 1, 2, 3.
No one left on base.
You've played some travel ball, you've shared the videos. Mom and Dad can only root so much. It's time to get real interest from the colleges and scouts in your area, right where you live. That's why the Showcase Series is different. We're not just another tournament, we're an advancement event where you get real-time exposure with live TV coverage of our games that get you seen directly by the coaches you want to impress from anywhere in the world. Register for events at showcaseseries.org. It's your turn at bat.
Leading off for Florida, number 5, Emily Hamburg.
Top of the second gets underway. Emily Hamburg will start it. Peyton Johns and Alexis Blakesley due up in the inning 2. As we head into inning number 2. Overcast. I started getting into the weather. That's a first inning thing. I know we're in the second inning, but it's still legal. Rain expected to start in 27 minutes here. Let's hope that's inaccurate. 90% chance of rain at 5, 45 at 6. 40 and 35 at 7 and 8. Feels like 85, currently 83. Got a humidity of 75%. Winds out of the southwest at 4, gusting to 14. UV index 4 and moderate. Air quality 23 and good. That is dropped into right center field. Emily Hamburg on her way to second. She'll get there safely with a leadoff double.
Little shot to the right center gap. Florida has a runner on second base.
So a base runner in second. Hamburg with a leadoff double. Peyton Johns coming to the plate. Alexis Blakesley to the on-deck circle. Got a flash flood watch in effect. We've had about a half inch of rain in the last 24 hours. Popped up to center, coming in to make the catch is Reese Garrett. Peyton Johns with a fly out.
Now number 22, Alexis Blakesley.
11-mile visibility. Anything else you need from my iPhone weather app? Sun sets at 8:24. Moon rises at 9:44. And we're 28 days away from the next full moon. All I got for you, weather app-wise. Alexis Blakesley, 1 aboard, 1 gone. Here in the top part of the second, Kaylee Falls moving to the on-deck circle. Rolled to second. McClendon's got it. Gets it to first. Hamburg will take third. She's there with 2 gone.
Number 2, runner does advance to third base. Batting now, number 56, Kaylee Falls.
2 gone for Kaylee Falls. Aubrey Falls to the on-deck circle. Janasia Catlow, Kaylee Compton, Mary Holland Stevens. When you get to the Alabama second. Brookhorn pitch, got the outside part of the plate. Well, it is definitely looking ominous. Over to my left. Couple of strikes on Falls. But we are hoping that will skirt on by. And we won't have any rain issues here. Like we had Saturday. And like we thought we were going to have Sunday, but it was pretty much okay. Left here at about 1:30 this morning, or actually 12:30. Went back to the hotel around 1:30. Then get up at about 5:30 and it's raining. Couple of strikes on Kaylee Falls. Aubrey Falls to the on-deck circle. Catlow, Compton, Stevens, 4, 5, and 6 in the Alabama order. When you get to the bottom of the second, 7 innings for the Bells. Ponytails play 6. And over on the adjoining field, they are in the 6th. Top part of the 6th, Louisiana down by a run and hitting. And it doesn't look like there's an out in the top of the 6th. There is an out in the top of the second here. Falls will strike out. First Horn strikeout of the game. 1 runner stranded as we head to the bottom of the second.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Alabama, number 24, Janasia Catlow.
And don't forget to follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads might be a good idea too, especially to follow us on Facebook. That's where we keep you updated on weather, and there's some not particularly good-looking stuff moving in. So we might need to go about updating you in a bit on Facebook. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our premium channel. That's all the assignments. Eskenazi Cantlow will lead it off. Kaylee Compton, Mary Holland Stevens. 2 up in the inning, too. And all those assignments, not mandatory, I've mentioned before, they're voluntary. Which is how I wanted my school assignments to be, and they weren't. Trying to get to 5,000 YouTube subscribers, by the way, by the end of the weekend. Ground foul in the direction of third. And I think we're at like 45-ish, 46-ish. Cantlow leading off the bottom of the second. Lifts that one in the direction of the gap. Left center field, drops and rolls all the way to the fence. On her way to second with a leadoff double, Cantlow. So the top and bottom part of the inning starts with a double. Hamburg for Florida and got left at third. Cantlow for Alabama, and we'll see where she makes it. Kaylee Compton to the plate. Fouled back to the screen. I'm not aware of what the lightning radius is that requires players leave the field. The clouds that I see look like they could have something more than rain in them. Down to third with a throw, and safely in is Cantlow. 90 feet away here in the bottom part of the second. And oh, by the way, I think we need to just address straight out questions like camera angle. You might be going, well, wasn't it a little wider yesterday? It was. Very good observation. And camera's not weatherproof. And today we kind of needed something that was weatherproof. Or at least felt like we did. And based on the nasty looking skies that I see, I right now am thinking that was a fairly good decision. I'm actually hoping it turns into a bad decision. And we didn't need it. Count even at 2 on Kaylee Compton. A little bit upstairs with the offering. And the count will run full. Three balls, couple of strikes. Compton followed by Mary Holland Stevens. Nobody gone, bottom part of inning number 2. And that one is fouled away. When you get to the top of the third, Falls, McWarner, and Willie coming up for Florida. Alabama in no hurry, though, to get to the top of the third. Want to spend a little time here in the bottom part of the inning. And there's a walk given to Compton. So a couple of base runners on. First and third. Mary Holland Stevens coming to the plate. And Clinton moving to the on-deck circle. That will hop out of the mid McWarner, and taking off for second is Compton. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate to Stevens. Couple of base runners aboard, nobody gone. We're in the bottom part of inning number 2. Home half of the inning for Alabama. And it looks like the ball game is over between Prince George and Louisiana, and it looks like a Prince George win, if I am reading the scoreboard correctly, and Prince George was the home team. Swing and a miss, and out goes Stevens. And there is one away.
Batting now, number 4, Yelly McClendon.
And yep, Prince George, 4-3 winner over Louisiana. Louisiana eliminated, and Prince George in another elimination game. Later on tonight, taking on Virginia. At least that's the hope. They will take on Virginia. Gonna wait and see what Mama Nature says about it. Right now she's thinking, I don't know. Should I rain? Should I not? One out for McClendon. Julianne Meyer to the on-deck circle. High with the pitch to McClendon. Bottom part of inning number 2. Bells plays 7. So not halfway there. 27 minutes into the game. Count goes to 2-1 on McClendon. I mentioned that Alabama out of Troy, I think 3 times this summer worked at Troy. Had the ALA BCA underclassmen and upperclassmen showcase there at Troy University, and then the showcase series with a series of games there. Count even in 2 on McClendon. Well, if the weather will permit and we get to the 4th inning, I think we'll do some 4th inning shout-outs. Started the practice last night. It's worked out okay. Count even in 2 on McClendon. Aubrey Falls getting her 2nd inning of work in. Has given up a lone base hit. That was the double that led off the inning to Catlow. Has issued a lone walk, and that is Compton, who is now at 2nd. And just finished with her first strikeout to Stevens. Hit to 2nd, and the double play turn. Compton off the bag. Nice play by Emily Hamburg, turning the DP. And again, both teams 3 up, 3 down in the first. In the second, both get a lead-off double. But still, we are scoreless headed to the 3rd.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
Leading off for Florida, number 77, Aubrey Falls.
Top of the third gets underway. Aubrey Falls will start it. Corey McWarner and Olivia Willie due up in the inning two. Both teams with a base hit. Neither team with a run as we get to the third. Cantlow led it off with a double in the bottom of the third for Alabama. Got to third, left there. Some very similar innings, eerily similar. Top of the second, Hamburg gets on with a double to lead it off. She's left at third. Into the dirt with a pitch to Falls. Top of the third, 33 minutes into the ball game. Still waiting for the Bells game over on the adjoining field to get underway. We've actually got 3 more games, I believe it is. 2 Bells and 1 Ponytails game. The officials would love to get in today. They would like to get through Game 12 today. A little bit outside with a pitch, giving the trip down to first as Aubrey Falls. And that'll be the first Brookhorn walk of the game. Base runner aboard for Corey McWarner. Olivia Willie to the on-deck circle. Running right out in front of the plate. Compton goes to get it. Throws it into right field, and you got a couple of base runners on, and now you got problems with McWarner not going to be able to get back to first. Well, it was designed to be a sacrifice. McWarner was able to get aboard, but actually turns into what a sacrifice would be. Put out of the hitter, and the runner moving to second.
Stepping in now. Number 21.
Well, I guess we've got to include some additional numbers in the sacrifice. It would be a 2-9-5-3 sacrifice. Olivia Willie with Riley Harbuck on deck. Top part of inning number 3, bottom part of the inning, Meyer, Horn, and Griffin to the plate for Alabama. Got a base runner in scoring position with 1 out. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Brookhorn's pitch. Right back to Horn. Goes to first. Gets the out. Throw back over to third. And safely there is Falls. 2 away with a runner at third.
At the plate now, number 11, Riley Harbuck.
Riley Harbuck next. Kylie Kimmis moving to the on-deck circle. 2 gone, base runner in third. Well, the last time I was here in Virginia, had some really heavy downpours. That was 4 years ago. And then you got some of that inclement stuff on its way again. Next weekend, Angels and Darlings play here. And if the current forecast holds true, it should be pretty nice. One ball, one strike on Harbuck. Kylie Kimmis is on deck. Alabama trying to strand the runner at third. Florida trying to bring her in. One ball, couple of strikes. Well, I was talking about the eerily similar innings. If the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the third walks, it's going to be even more eerily alike. Swing a miss. Harbuck will go down. Falls is stranded. We've played 2.5 and are scoreless.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
We head to the bottom of the third. Julianne Meyer will start it off. Brooke Horn and Haley Griffin 2 up in the inning, 2. One runner gets on, then runner stranded at third. Aubrey Falls. It is Falls who gets ready to deliver to Meyer to begin the bottom of the third, and she'll catch the outside part of the plate with the opening pitch. Well, if it doesn't rain, it's missing a really good chance. And we're not complaining about it, missing its opportunity. We will be thankful. Bunting foul towards third. Ratliff anticipating the bunt. Before the bat ever came off the shoulder of Meyer, she was charging in from third.
Strike.
Here's the 0-2 offering. That is dropped into center field, base hit, leadoff single for Alabama. Second hit of the ball game. And I guess your similarities end. Top of the third, a walk. Bottom of the third, a single. Meyer on, Brooke Horn to the plate. Haley Griffin moving to the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss by Horn. Wanted to send it out of the park with that one. The throw down to first will allow Meyer to advance. And has decided she wants 3 and will get there safely. E2's got Meyer from one corner to the other. Brooke Horn with an opportunity to give Alabama the early lead. Here in the bottom part of the third. I guess that wouldn't be the early. That would be the mid-game lead. Brown over to Warren. Second, that should bring in the run. Hamburg to first. Gets Horn on the 4-3 putout.
Alabama plates a run.
Well, it appealed to the umpire, saying that there was a bobble over at first. So let's see if the officials confer, and that is indeed what happened. Do have a run in for Alabama. And that will stand. The question is, will there be an out or will there be a runner? And there was a bobble over at first. Horn saved, compliments of the E3. So a runner on in a 1-zip ball game. Haley Griffin coming to the plate. Mary Clark Brown in the on-deck circle. Little high with a pitch to Griffin.
Number 97, Haley Griffin.
A runner in, a runner on. Nobody gone. Bottom of the third. That is lifted in the direction of left field. Sails over the head of left fielder Peyton Johns. Retrieves at the fence. It is a Griffin double that moves Horn to third.
Alabama has runners at second and third base. Stepping in now, number 26.
And a couple of base runners on and still nobody out. Now starting to have that rain smell, if you know what I'm talking about. Not the kind of smell you want in the middle of a softball game in a battle of the unbeatens, Alabama and Florida. And coach going out to the circle to have a conversation with Aubrey Falls after Alabama gets on the board. And has a couple of runners in scoring position, and all of that with nobody gone. Conversation over. Falls back into the circle. At the plate is Mary Clark Brown. Miley Long to the on-deck circle. A couple of base runners in scoring position for Alabama as that one is fouled away. Horn in third, Griffin in second. And that one fouled away by Brown. Kimmis, Ratliff, and Pantoliana when you get to the top of the fourth for Florida. Aubrey Falls working into the bottom of the third. As I mentioned the last time we had Florida and Falls started. She worked the first 3 innings, came back in the seventh. We'll see if that's the same plan in this one. Here's the 1-2 offering. Chasing it is Brown. There's one away.
On the swing brings up out number 1.
Falls picking up her second strikeout of the game.
5, Miley Long.
Miley Long followed by Gracie Smith, the 12-1 hitters here in the bottom of the third. And a couple of base runners aboard. Moving outside with a pitch. Long, the last of the Alabama hitters to get their first look at Falls pitching. 47 minutes into the game, getting her first at-bat. And apparently drops of rain starting to fall. Fans beginning to seek a little better shelter. Long will strike out. Back-to-back Ks for Falls. And there's 2 gone as we get back to the top of the order. Well, we had a little rain shower in the Ponytails game between Florida and who did they play? North Carolina, I believe. Didn't last long, didn't stop the game. Falls Fields goes to first, Smith out on the 1-3. 2 runners stranded. Alabama takes a 1-run lead into the fourth.
You've played some travel ball, you've shared the videos. Mom and Dad can only root so much. It's time to get real interest from the colleges and scouts in your area right where you live. That's why the Showcase Series is different. We're not just another tournament, we're an advancement event where you get real-time exposure with live TV coverage of our games that get you seen directly by the coaches you want to impress from anywhere in the world. Register for events at showcaseseries.org. It's your turn at bat.
Leading off for Florida, number 0.
You got the long one.
Kimmis.
Bottom of the order in the top of the fourth for Team Florida. Kylie Kimmis will start it. Cadence Ratliff and Bella Pantoliana 2 up in the inning 2. foul in the direction of third. Now, typically, I'd be taking shout-outs in the fourth, but it's raining. And we're outside. And you're like, what's that got to do with taking shout-outs? Well, we might have to batten down the hatches quickly. So I cannot be sidetracked by those awesome texts, by the way. Love to hear from you. Love the shout-outs. Like to give you a chance to cyber cheer, but let's wade a little deeper into the game and see if we can get through this shower without a deluge. Kylie Kimmis, Cadence Ratliff, Bella Pantuliana. Well, let me take a look at the iPhone weather app. It says rain for the next hour, and now there apparently has been some lightning. So we've got to take a break now. Not because of the rain, but because of the lightning.
We need to get out of the dugouts and get to our vehicles.
We are in a lightning delay. Top of the fourth. Kimmis at the plate. Count even at 1. And let's hope that the lightning does not precede a downpour. I'm looking at the weather radar currently, and there is some pretty nasty stuff out there. But it really looks like it almost skirts by us and doesn't get us. We'll wait and see. In a lightning delay at the moment. And we will keep you posted on Facebook. Be sure to follow us, JockJive Sports. All right. Yeah, that's good.